What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Taking a look at my propeller. I want to talk about my plan for 2020. So, first and foremost, everybody has different plans. I think mine is more of a hybrid dividend investing plan. You've got people that are a lot younger than me that are just investing for long-term growth. You've got people that are much older than me looking to supplement with a large amount of money, either their retirement or keep up with inflation. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about this. My personal line of thinking was, I want to put $300, $400 a month into my dividend investing portfolio, but I wanted to offset that, $20, $30 a month with dividend returns in case, I have a month where I can only put in 350 or 360. Of course, those months that I can put in 400, I have that benefit of the extra cash there. And I had to diversify in order to do this between, your quarterly payers and your monthly payers. So in seeing this chart here, you can see I pretty much got myself where I almost want to be with that $20 additional per month. Now, technically, I could use this to pay bills if I wanted to put, my Netflix or something on here, but I don't need to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to allow that money to compound grow. And when you look at, my monthly investments, you're looking at companies like Main Street Financial, Gladstone Investment, see down at the bottom there, Stag Industrial. Those are big companies that I trust to provide me those monthly payments to supplement the quarterly payments of your larger blue chip companies like Johnson & Johnson or Coca-Cola. Obviously, kind of your more riskier plays when you talk about Geo Group, which is a privately held prison, or Altria Group, which is tobacco and wine. So in kind of bringing those two together, looking for the best in breed when it comes to monthly payers, and then going out and trying to get long-term value plays in terms of, dividend aristocrats or dividend kings, not specifically just to buy them, but trying to find them at good prices, like I've done with AbbVie, like I've done with Johnson & Johnson. And although I don't have the position size that I want, I'm in a position now where if they fall, I know what my kind of fair value assessment is, and I can use that money to reinvest. Now, one of the good things about Robinhood twofold: number one, they allow you to invest on margin. So I was able to pick up, more shares of Johnson & Johnson that maybe I don't have the funds available for right now if it gets back down to that price point that I'm interested in. But in the meantime, they also give you that 1.8% return on anything you have uninvested that you just put in and hold there, which kind of beats inflation, but honestly is far greater than what most times you're going to see in a savings account that's just going to hold your money and really lose money. That's kind of the one thing that you have to consider when you're holding money, whether it's through savings or just physically holding it. You're losing that value because, a dollar today is worth less than a dollar tomorrow, simply because there's more dollars. So you have to be mindful of that. And that's something that I've had to be learned to be mindful of as well. Is for a long time, I used savings accounts and I thought that they were a very good option, a safe option. And in many ways they are, but your value in actual cash ends up depreciating to the point where what you think you have, you don't always have. And that's why I thought, if nothing else, it's good to put some of this into the economy, get some dividend returns. If there's some growth, then fantastic. But listen, the market went up 20% last year. Everybody should have made at least some form of money. We're foolish if we think that 20% return is going to continue. I would think, if best case scenario, we're looking at maybe 7 to 10% in the market next year. And even then, that's probably being a little bit wishful thinking. But right now, where I am in life, knowing that, I want to be retired in 15, 10 years. I need to make sure of two things. Number one, I've got monthly income coming in from these dividend payers. And number two, I'm taking that, supplementing it into what I'm investing in the market and making sure that I'm buying the best of breed. And if that means there's times where I can buy those monthly payers on a discount like Stag Industrial, or that means there's times that I can buy those big companies like Johnson & Johnson or McDonald's that you guys know is on my portfolio at a discount, then I have the funds available to do that. And whether I'm going to do that against margin, or whether I'm going to do that with the money that I'm earning, that 1%, 1.8% interest, whatever rate they're going to give me in that short term of holding those funds there, then that's what I'm looking to do. A little bit of a hybrid. Monthly dividend payers with long-term holds. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. I will be back very shortly with more commentary.